All right, guys. Ryan A. Raymond here, and welcome to my live stream tonight. Or if you're catching on replay, welcome, and I hope you're enjoying this here. So I'm going to try and make sure I keep it engaging for people who aren't here during live. Um, and tonight, what I want to discuss is 5 free ways that you can promote your merch by Amazon products. Your t-shirts, your pop sockets, your hoodies, your raglans, your v-necks, all of it. You can promote all of them these ways. 5 free methods we're going to cover tonight. This was requested by a member of the private Facebook group. There's a link in the description if you want to join that. There's about 1,000 other people in there. And if you haven't yet, like, follow, subscribe. Do those things. I do appreciate it. You guys have been awesome. The channel's been growing lately. So thank you. And just a quick note, Restream is broken with Facebook chat, so I cannot see Facebook chats being relayed to me. So if you want to chat with me right now, the only way to do that is on YouTube or Twitch or Periscope. So if you catch me on any of those other platforms, you can watch me there. All right, enough rambling. And once again, subscribe. Enough rambling. We're going to jump into here. Let me transition. I always like opening up with my dashboard so you guys know who I am, what I'm doing. I'm at 3,775 designs live. I've uploaded 358 today. I've put up like almost 2,000 designs in the last month. So a lot of those are still just getting indexed. So we'll see how that goes. But all right. So first way I wanted to discuss tonight was Facebook. All right. Almost all of you guys use Facebook. But how do you use Facebook? There's different ways to use it. You can sit there and you can scroll through. Hey, Eric. Hey, Diana. Good to see you guys in there. There is plenty of ways on Facebook that you can promote products. You can create a Facebook page. Let me pop open. These are all my Facebook pages here. Like I have a whole bunch of them. Let me just pop open this one here. I've shared it with you guys before. This was my original drop shipping store page. I built a unicorn themed audience. It's got about 12,000 followers and a private group of about 2,000 right now. I kind of turned this store off, the drop shipping thing, and I've got some other ideas of what I'm going to do with this audience, but I have, I can see, just published the other day, one of my tank tops, so trying different ways on here. The engagement's gotten a little bit rough here, so trying to figure out some ways to bring that back to life. Other things, like I said, groups. If you go into the group, there are people in here. They like this whole group just lets people share posts about unicorns, and that's mostly what they do. But every now and then, I drop in a link to a shirt here. I don't bombard them with a bunch of stuff. Hey, Teresa, good to see you. So anyway, back into the group. It's important for you not to bombard people in any of these methods with sales after sale after sale. They just stop engaging with the content. So Facebook and Facebook groups. Now the other thing you can do, another one of my pages that I have is mostly, and I've got some ideas on how I'm going to tweak this a little bit, but it's mostly been about posting and letting friends and followers of it request shirts from me. They might say, hey, I want a shirt that says, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. I don't know, I just pulled one up. But you can see I share some shirts in here. I get some sales from it every now and then. It's got about 500 followers. It's mostly my friends. And kind of just share them there. And people message me there to request shirts. So that kind of wraps up Facebook. Those are kind of the 3 main methods. And then just talking to people, post on your profile that you make shirts. And ask people, hey, if you need a shirt for an event. I've gotten to do by joining other people's groups. So I'll just mention one. Like I found a salt and pepper shaker niche one time, and I joined a salt and pepper shaker collectors group. There was like 2,000 members in that group, and by just going in there and engaging and talking with them, I got to know the admins a little bit, and I just said, hey, I'm here. I'm learning about the niche because I want to make some shirts for you guys. And they said, oh, go ahead and make a post. And I was able to sell, I think, like 5-6 shirts that day. Just, I created a couple and said, here's a few I've done. Do you guys have any other ideas of things you would like that apply to your community? And I got a few other ideas. and at one point was potentially going to do a like a group meetup conference T-shirt for them, but I think they had someone in their community already that was planning to make those shirts. So that's how that went. Yeah, it was a salt and pepper shaker collector group. That's what it was. I think I'm pretty sure I'm still a member. Salt and pepper shaker collectors. Yep. I've been this was back in October I was doing that. You know, all of these groups have rules. Whenever you join someone else's group about a niche that you're researching, read and understand their rules. They may just have a flat out no selling products in their group. Don't break the rules. They're going to ban you and you're going to get blocked from posting messages in other groups. It's not worth it. Get in there, read their rules. Maybe they have like a monthly sales thread. Some groups have that where they say you can post whatever you want for sale in this thread. Abide by those rules. Okay, so next we're going to go to Instagram. Instagram, you gotta kind of create, not now. I'm not even signed in. Oh, I am signed in under one of my brand names there. I gotta hide that one there. It's an adult themed one, not appropriate necessarily for YouTube. It is an adult themed niche that I have a Shopify store for. So that's what I was logged into there. But let me just kind of talk about what I do on Instagram. My most successful method is to use Placeit and I'll show you guys really quick here how easy Placeit is. All right, so log in there quick. All right, so Placeit, what I do is I come here into the t-shirt mockups or the t-shirt mockup videos, and let's say I just wanted, I don't know here, let me just do a shirt. We'll just make one here quick. And what I do is I come up here and I mock up the t-shirt as it is on Amazon. So I can just come here, upload an image. I don't know, here's this one will work. Or here, this is one of the ones from last night. No, it's not. We'll just do this one. It'll be fine. This was a retro theme design I was working on earlier today, so you guys can get a sneak peek of it here. So it doesn't really matter. You might want to pick, it's got mock-ups of all different t-shirts and products. So I just take this and I post it on Instagram with targeted tags for whatever that niche is. That's kind of the gist of it, with a link that directs them where they need to go. So here was an retro elephant shirt. You guys get it to kind of see how it mocks it up, and then you get to download it. Placeit is not free, but there are free ways to mock up your t-shirts, or you could just download. I use a tool on Amazon here. So then it comes up here. It's got the t-shirt like she's wearing it. I download it. I click download now. It's processing. It'll email me when it's ready. It can either do a 300 DPI if you're putting this on a poster, if you're promoting things, or it'll do a 72 DPI image for web. So it keeps your image files small. I've also used these in my Shopify store. I did a very heavy photo themed theme for a while, and instead of a mock t-shirt, I used all Placeits for all of the products, and then once they got to the product page, it redirected to like a flat mock-up from Printful. So that generated some pretty good engagement. Yeah, then you just click download and it pops in right here, and there we go. So that's how that works. I have no idea if I just broke my screen for you guys there. But that's what I use there. Placeit is not free, and I don't have an affiliate link or anything, so you can just go to placeit.com and check it out. The other tool I use, so let's say I was just going to come here on Amazon, funny t-shirt for men, dad shirts. So let's say this right here, you can't scare me, I have 2 daughters. Don't do that one. I'm pretty sure that's trademarked, and that might be the people who have it. I don't know. But if I have this Chrome extension called the high-res image downloader, and you just right-click on it, and it downloads that right here. And you can use that, but it's not necessarily going to engage with the audience. That's why a lifestyle mock-up works better on Instagram, or if you're wearing it, or create content around what you're trying to do on Instagram. All right, so that's kind of the main social medias. Let's go to Pinterest next. So we've done Facebook, 3-4 ways in Facebook. We've done Instagram, and now we're going to talk about Pinterest some more. Now, getting into Pinterest, I am still learning a lot about Pinterest. This is not one of my brand ones. This is my personal one. You guys can follow me on here. Quite a few of you guys do. I got 7.4 thousand monthly viewers. I've got some, when I'm looking for ideas and funny things, and if you guys want to pop on here and look, come take a look and see what I'm doing on Pinterest. But the idea is to build a board that's around a theme. So I'm going to be doing some more here. So like, let's say I was doing that elephant shirt. So elephant shirts. I might start here and do an elephant, funny elephant. The point would be, I'm going to create a board about elephants. So we're going to start a new board. Save. Whoops, I don't want to save it on trending. I want to save it to a new board. Elephants. Create. So it's going to create that board. You don't want to just flood. This goes back to what I was talking about earlier. You don't want to flood the board with things that you're just selling. Put other people's pins in it. They get notified. They come look at your board. If it's got a bunch of things in there and you got one that's a link to your shirt, that is how you get engagement in there. Now, if you guys want the best person I know of Pinterest, like, always go find someone that knows more about something than you and ask them questions if they're willing to answer them for you. Teresa Rose, Pin Traffic, what's her website? Pin Traffic Power. I believe it, yep, pintrafficpower.com is her entire marketing agency about Pinterest, and she does live videos on Facebook. So, and she does, a couple a week, and they're great. So if you haven't checked it out, check out Teresa Rose's Pin Traffic Power. If you really want to know more about Pinterest, Pinterest is great. I know I get some sales on Shopify from it. I don't know if I get them on Merch by Amazon because I have no tracking. With Shopify and things like that, I get analytics, I get inbound traffic links, I get conversion details, I get all of that information, but you don't for Amazon. So it's kind of one of those things. You can use it, but you're building on borrowed land, hoping for something to happen. If you're going to be driving traffic, try and drive targeted niche traffic to something you own. That's my opinion. But we can definitely do it with Merch by Amazon products. So that will work for you guys. All right. So that wraps up number 3. Let me double check my notes here. I actually made some notes and prep today. Okay. So the next one is I made a website. Oh, no, I did take it down. It's not, I knew it was going to expire because I'm trying to merge some of my different projects together. Let me see here. So I originally started a separate Instagram and I literally walked around and did business to business. I walked around and I signed up 2 businesses. I hit up 50 businesses. I haven't used placeit.net for the KDP journals. I only have 2 KDP books live. I'm kind of slacking on that. But anyway, this Instagram here, this is like all the photos of the businesses I went to and talked to them. And I gave them a shout out on Instagram. I grew to 77 followers doing this here in a few weeks, and it was kind of my first foray into trying to figure out Instagram as well. So it was a good learning experience, and I have this here still. I haven't ramped it up because I'm trying to revise a full landing page, funnel, and information about how I can help people use their business. So the pitch I was using here was that they could use it as a coupon for their store. So like the customers would go on Amazon and buy it, and if they wore it into the store, you know, they'd get a free breadsticks every single time or something like that. The person that I got the most information about this on is I'm pulling a blank. The local, what's his name? I'm pulling a blank on it here. I actually did buy his course. It was a $100 course. Mike Gall. I was in there. I'm in his group. This is his group. You do have to be a member of his course, and it is full of great information on doing local merch. Now, that doesn't mean you have to do businesses, and you don't have to do coupons. My two most successful customers, so like right here, I don't know if you guys will be able to hear this or not, but this got 525 views, and it was a shout out for it was both a review for me and for the business. So this was a chiropractor, and I got a nice review about it too. All right, we're at Cornerstone Family Chiropractic, where they got some pop sockets and t-shirts, and Kenzie here's going to tell us how much she loves the new pop sockets.
We love the pop sockets so much. We're using it definitely to promote our business, so we just want to thank you guys.
All right, thank you, Kenzie. So, yeah, they were planning on using them as giveaways. I think I've sold, 30, I think total between all the businesses I've gotten to do something with, I've sold about 50 shirts through them. It's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but when I was tier 100 or tier 500, selling 50 shirts was a big deal. And that also goes into peer-to-peer. So that was like a business-to-business type transaction. You can do it with friends. Like I said on Facebook, I've got people that just message me like, hey, my men's league hockey team needed some shirts. My cousin reached out for me too the other day. And I made some for them with no expectation of any orders, no minimum orders. They wanted 1, they wanted 10, however it works. So that's some ways you can do it. Raising awareness around you making shirts is important. Okay, number 5. Number 5 is a tricky one. Number 5, if you are not familiar with this platform, it could be, once again, I was in that other business login, and that is inappropriate. So I was using that for promoting my adult themed shirts. Let me do a quick transition here, log into a different account. I do have multiple Reddit accounts, business accounts. I think I have like 4 different niche accounts, and we're just gonna hop in here onto my personal one. Maybe. All right. Should have double checked what I was logged into there. And I apologize for anyone there. Okay, so this is where I mostly engage with Merch by Amazon, and those of you on Reddit that see me or don't like me, whichever, it's cool. 30% of you guys do watch my videos. So Reddit, what Reddit is, for people who don't know it, Reddit is a massive amount of communities that are niche specific. Let me just see here. So like I've got, let's say I just wanted let's say I was going to do some shirts about, this one's not necessarily the best one for it. Let's see, science, that's going to be a pretty competitive one. You got to find kind of lower regulated Reddits. They have very strict moderators on here. For example, nursing. This is one here. Let me see. Find our nursing. I don't want to be there. I want to be in our nursing. Nursing. All right, so that has this one has 100,000 members in it, and for example, in this one here, I had tossed up a thing. It was when I first started merch. This was the first shirt I sold. This is how I sold my very first shirt, organically, I guess you could say. I joined here. I was talking to people, and something came up, and I made a place it mock-up, put it on here, and it was a funny shirt about nursing, and I've showed it before. It was let me see if I can find it. Maybe it'll turn up in Amazon. I don't want to search through all of my listings here. I will stab you, nurse unicorn. Yep, there it is. Still the top result. Now there's a bunch of copycats, and this was a really terrible design. And you can see these other guys haven't sold, and mine is currently at a BSR of 8 million, so it hasn't sold in quite a while. But this was the design. It's really, this is one of my first designs. I used the unicorn, changed it into a nurse, add the I will stab you, added a syringe, put it up there. It was unique, and sharing it in there, some people thought it was funny, and that's how I sold it on Reddit. So those are 5 free ways, guys, that you can promote your merch for free. You don't have to pay for ads. I would not recommend paying for Facebook ads to drive traffic to merch to Amazon. So let's think about that. Someone lands here on Amazon. I drove them to here. All they have to do is scroll down right here, and right here Amazon is going to show them all the things that they've recently shopped for, things that Amazon knows they want to buy. So you don't want them catching this, and then they're going to be filled with sponsored products. So my design's not very good. They land down here, they might like, oh, you know what, look at this nurse unicorn. So whoever this is way better design than mine. So it's, you know, cute, and so they just saw that and they went and bought this one instead of yours. So be careful driving traffic and paying for it. Stick to free traffic or paying for AMS on Amazon, because that is the best way to pay for ads. Even, I know some of you can't do it yet, but stick to it there. So there we go. Just to wrap up, 11 sales for the day. I am on an 11 trend, 3 days in a row of 11s, and that's where I'm at. So thank you guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.